both of them really kind of entering the Street Fighter world during the Street Fighter 4 days.
Yeah.
You know, Fuudo coming over from Virtua Fighter, Bonchan coming over from Mahjong.
That's correct. Yeah, I mean, like, Bonchan definitely got recruited by Daigo. I think that story has been told a bunch of times over, where Daigo was like, you know what, you make very impressive, like, intellectual reads against your opponents. Why don't you try fighting games?
And it has paid off in spades for Bonchan. Now an Evo champion during Street Fighter 5 period, and doing a lot of wonderful things alongside Red Bull, for example, touring a bunch of Japan to show how you can play games as a career esports kind of things to different regions of the country that normally would not have the exposure to the Japanese esports.
Yeah, I mean, taking a look at what he's been doing across, like, the span of the community in general, like, even outside of Japan, has been very, very impressive, right? Fuudo, in terms of how impressive he's been lately, he's been starting to evolve his gameplay with the characters that he's been rocking with, right? We've seen him perform over at Blink Respawn. We've seen him perform over at Topanga Championship 6. A pretty significant deal to note, right? He's been rocking with the DJ, he's been rocking with the Ed. He actually faced off against Bonchan during Topanga and actually took a pretty sizable win record against him. Prior to that, though, I'd imagine he was kind of looking forward to the run back against Bonchan, because Bonchan was the one that bested him over at Combo Breaker this year. So a lot of back and forth, as you had mentioned, throughout their entire course of their career, but definitely within this year as well. They've played a good amount of sets. Let's see if Bonchan has what it takes to maybe take the lead back, because Fuudo has been bodying him lately.
Oh man, but you love these kind of rivalries. You love seeing it when these players have faced each other so much. They probably know so much about each other and what they tend to want to do. And so, you know, when you know you're going up against somebody that you've played this much, you really gotta try to throw out like different looks at him and try to, you know, use slightly different strategies and such. So, you know, again, you cannot find two of the Japanese players with more accolades than these two combined together right now. So here it is. It's going to be Fuudo versus Bonchan. Let's go!
A little bit of a switch up in the names, but do not be confused. It is Bonchan piloting that Akuma, and it's going to be Fuudo piloting that Ed as expected, at least within this round. We don't know if that switch is going to be happening from the side of Fuudo, unless it's solicited, right? This Ed is already doing great damage, but pretty much tit for tat thus far.
I mean, what's interesting is that this is the exact same match we just came from, right? So, like, I wonder if Fuudo was watching that going, maybe this is how I beat up on Akuma.
It would make a lot of sense. I mean, Lashar, he was contributing his success towards, like, his teammates as well, right? Fuudo being one of them. So I would imagine Fuudo would be more than prepared specifically for this matchup going into it. Yes, sir. Not quite at level 2 just yet off of the OD Blitz. But it's going to be just fine. He actually went for it anyway. You know, I don't think Bonchan had a choice, to be quite honest with you, because of the burnout.
Right.
So it makes a lot of sense. Fuudo would have done OD Blitz, level 2. He would have held Flicker also to stay plus. Would have been tough.
Yeah, so he was just trying to get out of there, maybe hoping to find that gap. But obviously, Fuudo had that covered.
No gaps for Fuudo. No gaps for Ed.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, going to be able to confirm off of that. And here we go into the corner. Goes for the neutral jump. But look at that. Punish counter for Fuudo.
I had blinked. Was that against the fireball?
Yeah, yes, in the corner, yeah. Oh. And, you know, trades like that definitely are not going to go in Akuma's favor. Okay. I thought that was a safe jump right there, but maybe he was going to go for an empty jump into throw or something like that.
Possibly. But either way you spin it, that's Fuudo continuing on the win streak against Bonchan from prior engagements. 1-0 with the impressive Ed. Damn! Immediately calling out the drive rush. I like that. Just right into the OD upper.
Tell him that he's not going to get any advantage at the start of the round like that.
Good.
Got the shimmy over there. And now corner pressure.
Couple of knocks on the door. Going into the fireball as well. Well spaced temporarily now. Bonchan actually getting exposed too quickly on. Jump out of there. Yeah, a little bit of damage to snipe on the way back. Fuudo successfully fights himself out of the corner. What do you do now?
Yep, and this is the spacing right here that we saw Kawano having so much trouble with, trying to navigate that minefield that is that little space at the range of Ed's, you know, maximum range Psycho Flicker and such.
Yeah, even medium kick proves to be such a problem in this matchup, right? You see it right there.
Yep.
Nice work! We get the light kick to stop Fuudo from moving.
Gonna get some decent chunk of damage here, and now also the drive gauge at a point where Fuudo might be scared to try to do anything crazy here, but he punish counters the demon flip dive kick and basically takes that round, a very well fought round for Bonchan, but resulting in again a loss.
And Bonchan knew it was a risk too. If you saw the player cam, his facial expression was like, all right, you got me. Like, I knew I wasn't supposed to do that. I just wanted to see if you were ready for it. Bonchan knew.
Yeah, so far, demon raids from the Akuma players against Ed have not been working out. But here we go. This is working out for Bonchan right now. This corner pressure.
Oh, and you get yourself from the back against the corner. You get the double bounce. Look at the carry, and look at Akuma bleeding. Dear Lord Almighty.
Everything on Akuma just looks that much more painful with that 9,000 health. Drive rush under to punish the jumping air fireball.
He's
Fuudo.
so sick, man.
What is Torpedo doing?
What is he doing?
Dude, he's literally the background character in a Street Fighter stage, you know? Looping his animations.
That's what it feels like. If we ever get like an EWC background stage in Street Fighter 6, Torpedo better be doing that exact same animation.
Oh, okay. Meets the drive rush with the OD fireball, and here we go. Big opportunity here, but Bonchan very low on drive gauge, can't really spend too much. And you see him jump back now.
Oy. The first time we've seen Bonchan with a significant lead, and also a significant finish for the first round of game number 3. I like the pacing being set by Bonchan thus far.
And I really did like that, you know, he had the ODDP ready to go. He was thinking about that because that would have killed. I don't know if the regular DP would have.
Right.
Oh no, trying to steal the turn.
Yeah, this is such a big punish for Fuudo, but also the positional advantage that he gets.
Oh, and the burnout now, yeah. You can see it again. Bonchan's trying to find a way out. Oh, and he's gonna find a way out, at least here with the level 1, but he's still burned out.
Demon Raid getting interrupted yet again. Fuudo in control, backing it up ever so slightly. Bonchan, hook, line, and sinker fell for the throw bait.
I mean, going into Evo, everybody was talking about Fuudo and Lashar as the two hottest streaks going in there. And so far, we're seeing both of these players perform so well here on this EWC stage. Oh, he drive rushed the active frames. Couldn't slip past that stand medium kick.
Oh, no way. Fuudo. A single touch needed. Baits it out again. Doesn't even need to spend the level 3. That's got to be 3 games straight for Fuudo-san.
Please don't tell us we're going to get another 5-0 here.
I hope not. I personally just want to see this matchup develop. Absolutely. Honestly, I enjoy watching this matchup in particular because of how strong they've been kind of showing up in the meta, like how often they've been showing up in the meta and how strong they've been in general. So I want to see a difference now between like the Lashar match versus Kawano into Bonchan versus Fuudo, right? I want to see it go down to the wire.
Right. And obviously, you know, in Japan, I feel like Japan has a lot of the, I mean, if we count Lashar as Japan, because that's where he's living right now, definitely has some of the strongest Eds and Akumas. A lot of people counted Ed out after he was nerfed in that patch, but
so weird for people to dismiss it like that. Damn, hella damage spending the rest of the drive gauge. I like that.
Let's go. Bonchan finding some blood right here.
Signs of life. Yep.
The OS gets the DP off of the drive rush cancel.
Damn, you still went for the fireball? That was mad far from Fuudo.
And it's just like, I can't even attack with fireballs from that range. Ed's still just gonna get through that? Very tough to deal with. And just the raw drive rush and a light punch from Fuudo's gonna get him out of the corner. Here we go.
The double bounce. Still gonna get the full corner carry, along with hella damage. 1 bar to Fuudo's name, and now even closer to that win.
Yeah, oh, okay, gets the hit, and what's good is that it builds the space here, but look at these, now it's Fuudo's turn to perfect parry these projectiles all day, and then the Psycho Flicker.
I like the stance. He stanced up.
Let's stance.
Oh my, that was awkward. I thought there would be enough time to do stand fierce or something.
Oh, well, speaking of stand fierce right there, the whip punish from Bonchan, and he is going to go right into the level 3.
The car accident that just happened on Ed's face.
Hope he had some insurance right there.
Probably
Got
not.
the counter hit.
Damn, putrid.
Okay, not going to go for the back throw. Actually just goes for the little bit of damage, and now gets the punish counter on the throw. There's that 2,040 damage right there.
You know, I don't mind that, right? I don't mind that back throw. If Fuudo manages to get control and sneak in a stand fierce, you're gonna hit a dream.
Right.
So
That's
I don't.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I don't mind Bonchan going back to mid-screen.
Yeah, a lot of the times, I mean, that could be one of those things when you. That's one of the things that makes Ed so scary, right? You want to get people into the corner, but if you get Ed in the corner, you're setting yourself up to die.
Yeah, you really are too. Right? You know, a lot of the Ed players are gonna have that combo down, so it's a hard decision to make. But Bonchan able to clear it. 1 game on the board, by the way.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like the Armika strategies in Street Fighter V. Like when you got her into the corner, you just backed away because you're like, I don't want to get back thrown right by the clap, right?
I definitely take that into consideration with Makoto and Third Strike. If she has like Abare Tosanami and say 2, like I don't want to get gripped up once. But anyways,
here we go.
Same exact thing with Fuudo and this Ed, right? So long as level 2 is on his plate. Oh my God.
That was a checkmate situation right there. He was going to land on the fireball and get DP'd like that. Gets the throw. So Bonchan obviously putting 1 game on the board, but Fuudo bouncing back in again. Always the guy who looks the most worried, the most nervous out of all the players, but inside the game is full of confidence.
Damn, son. Still swinging. Nice call against the flicker. Very, very significant start for Bonchan to dish out the rest of this level 3. Now he gets to drive rush forward and attempt to get the rest of Fuudo's gauge. He could drive rush meaty to get out of the uppercut. That's exactly what he went for, right?
I thought he was going to block that in time, but you saw it was a punish counter. Fuudo doing the cancel as fast as he could.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Into the drive reversal. Real smart from Fuudo.
Oh, the
kill rush forward. He's hella dead. He's hella dead.
You get that great jump read right there, and Fuudo, if he'd kill rush back, he probably would have just gotten, he would have eaten that jump attack.
That's right.
But instead, forward on the other side, and I didn't see if it was a counter hit or if it was a punish counter.
I'm not too sure.
But that standing medium kick from Fuudo was able to take it after that landing.
Yeah. That was a little bit awkward too. I thought there was going to be time for Fuudo to press the button.
Yeah.
Upon arrival of Bonchan with that demon raid.
Ouch. Standing fierce to the face right there. And again, no demon flips for you. And now back to this neutral zone.
Damn.
I mean, between Fuudo and Lashar right now, damn. They are making this look like a terrible matchup for Akuma.
It's starting to feel that way. I think a lot of players might be convinced. I love those plushes, by the way. I gotta pick some up in Japan when I go.
I mean, if Fuudo can take this 4-1. And here, okay, tech right there from Bonchan. Always a scary thing because of those shimmies right there.
Right.
Oh,
Fuudo's been walking around too. One more hit actually does it for Fuudo.
Yeah.
He could build enough off of the drive gauge cancels. Good drive rush cancels, excuse me.
Good patience right there. A nice empty jump from Bonchan, so he couldn't get landing punished, but he tried to do something. in between there, and it is not going to work out, and Fuudo takes it 5-1, which means between Lashar and Fuudo, Ed has defeated Akuma 10-1.
That's crazy. 10-1? That's wild. His wife, bawling. I don't know, like, I was just reading the sign. But damn, man!